Welcome to the second half of Let's Talk Fire. If you're just catching up with us, we have Miss Danita Tate for Shakita's Miracle Hands, Shakita Miracle Works, and Blessed Sense.
Okay. All right, my first question to you is, who is Danita Tate? Who is Danita?
Danita Tate first is a survivor.
Okay.
I am the second oldest of 7. I was born and raised here in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. I have 2 kids, 5 grandkids. Yeah, 5 grandkids. And I've been through the struggle and I survived it.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't give up. I didn't let my past determine my future. And I'm here today to tell the story.
There you go.
There you go. Okay. Well, when I knew that you were coming on today, I was like, oh, I have a lot of questions for her. I started your questions yesterday.
Really? She did.
And I was like, and I had to give somebody some of my questions. We don't say no names, but
2 questions. 2 questions.
I gave you 3. Well, because I was wondering, I was like, oh, she wear a lot of hats. You wear a lot of hats. Tell me, what are your different businesses that you have right now that's going on currently?
Well, I have Shakita's Blessed Hands
Mm-hmm.
that I bought a franchise with Janet King in 2009 after my sister was murdered. I felt like, well, I knew I wasn't going to be able to work for nobody else, so I had to find something to do for myself.
Okay.
I have Shakita's Miracle Works, which I started in 2018, October, for her birthday, because I used to do like balloon releases and visuals, but they got depressing. So I asked God to give me something else that I can do in honor of her to celebrate her, and it was the cleaning supplies. So that I made myself from doing the janitorial business, trying to clean water lines out toilets and stuff. So I put some stuff together, it worked, and now it's Shakita's Miracle Works.
Okay.
After that, my business manager was on me about adding something else, so we came up with the candles. I wanted to do the plug-ins, but it didn't work out, so now I have Shakita's Blessed Scent.
Okay. That's a blessing.
Yes.
Really
That
is.
really
Really is.
to
Wow.
have yes.
That's amazing, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Yes,
That's
you.
amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes.
People often ask me sometimes, like, what motivates me? This one of them moments, you know what I'm talking about? That's just like, man, wow. Wow. I thought I was doing a lot, but damn, you set the bar. You know, and that's good, man. That's
Well,
good.
thank you.
Our women need more of that. We
Right.
need more of that. We need more of that. Right?
Well, like, because I was reading too that you were saying that you wrote, like you normally write down your vision. How did you go about executing that vision?
Well, with the cleaning, with the Shakita's Miracle Works, I didn't. It was all God. It was all God. I was riding to work one night on my way to clean one of my accounts, and I was just talking to God, and I was like, God, you got to give me something else to do. This candlelight stuff is getting too depressing. And it just clear as day, he was like, selling cleaning supplies, because like when I used to do my accounts, I would go live doing it, showing what I'm doing and what I'm using. And people would ask me like, what is it that you using to get those lines out the toilet? And so God just said, sell the cleaning supplies. And I did. Now the candle, it took work, because I thought it was hard. And you know, sometimes we always doubt, ain't nobody gonna buy them.
Yeah, we're our own worst critics sometimes.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. And,
Yeah.
and so I just kept on, I was Googling. I went way to Georgia to have the candles done. And we tried it, and it worked, and I called Simone. I say, oh, Simone, look, the candles, it worked. But it wouldn't stay lit. It wouldn't stay lit because I was using the wrong thing. So once I came back to Louisiana, I started again, trying, myself and my little sister, and we finally got it, and now we have Shakita's Blessed Scent.
Wow. Wow.
It wouldn't, but the candle wouldn't take the bathroom cleaner. So I had to do something else, and I just made a green like the bathroom cleaner, and it's a aromatherapy relaxation candle.
Okay. Okay.
Tell me, what goes into running a janitorial service?
Ooh, a whole lot of work, a whole lot of headaches, because you cannot keep employees.
Wow.
The turnaround with employees with janitorial work, they want the money, but they don't want to work, and it's hard.
And I was just finna, that was one of my next questions. Remember, I was gonna ask you, like, how do you go about finding employees for your janitorial service?
Well, when I started out, it was family, and I got incarcerated, and I left her with my little sister, and she got pregnant, and I had a 30-year sentence, so she was trying to hold on to it, because that was like basically helping her take care of me in jail.
Yeah.
And a month, January of 2014, she lost her accounts because she couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
I came home in February. So once I came home, I had to pay to start my franchise over again. And myself, my fiance, and my little sister, we did it on our own. And then people start asking for jobs. And then with men, it's easier to get employees.
Right.
Like with us, they
Because
because they don't want us to be an authority over them, and I didn't play with them. Like,
Yeah.
he took over until the day he died. And when I would come in there, because I would come in there just to check to see if they used to say, here she comes. That's right, here I come, because my name is on it.
Yeah.
My reputation for this franchise is on it. So
Right.
it's hard, but people, it's word of mouth most of the time, and then you have to take a chance and trust people, because like they really want you to do background checks on them. Who am I to do a background check on somebody? Nobody gave me a chance. I'm gonna put it like that. When I came home, nobody wouldn't give me a
And I was
chance.
gonna ask you, like, what was that transition like? What was that
Ooh,
like, coming home from being incarcerated
It was
to instantly
hard.
going to being the woman that you are today?
It was hard. Nobody. I was like, I don't want to sell drugs. I don't want to do nothing illegal. I want to do it the right way.
Right.
And it was hard. Nobody gave me a chance. Nobody gave me a chance. So I
Well,
got the
God
money.
with you.
Yes,
Who could
God
be
made a way,
Yeah.
and I started back with my franchise. And then, like, after a year after I was home, then I got a job. So I work traffic control in the daytime. I do Shaquita's Blessed Hands at night. I do Shaquita's Blessing and Miracle Works wherever I'm at. Come meet me, come get it.
Yeah.
Because it's in the trunk. Come out.
So you still
Keep
doing all
yourself
that right
busy.
now?
Mhm.
Oh gosh.
People
Every
just-
day. Do you sleep? No.
Hey, say if you ain't tired, you don't need to sleep, you know? If you go to sleep,
They
you're
always
tired.
ask me, when
When
you
you
gonna get
sleep?
some rest? I say, when it's over.
Yeah, it
When
ain't
it's
never
over, I mean, it's all I know now. Like,
Right.
and don't get me wrong, it have been times where I was saying, I just need to sell one thing. I just need to sell.
Let me get one
jump
thing.
in and jump back out. But I'm so glad
just
God
passionate
didn't,
about it.
because I realized that I can live the same lifestyle from doing right that I did from doing wrong.
wrong.
From
Right.
doing wrong, because see, like, I've been mama of my siblings like since I was like 15 years old. So hustle was all I knew. Hustle was all I knew, and it just this last time when I was framed, I was finally innocent, and that's when I got the most time, a 30-year sentence flat,
Wow.
no probation, no parole.
I tell you what,
But look where I'm at.
I was just gonna say, God had other plans for you.
Look where I
God
am.
had other plans for you. And speaking on that, how long were you incarcerated?
3 years on 30.
3 years out your life.
And I never stopped going to court the whole time I was there. I was back and forth to court. Back. They gave me 6 first. I went back, they took the 6 back and gave me 30 for the habitual offender. But I hadn't been in trouble in over 10 years at this time. They padded my case with somebody else's conviction.
They were trying to just railroad you.
Yeah, and I just honestly felt like it was from my testimony during my sister's trial. And so it was a lot of conflict with my brother-in-law's attorney And it was just a lot. And I looked, when they did it, I looked at the judge, I turned just like this. I say, you know what, sir? And I had a smile on my face. I say, this is bigger than me. I say, but you can send me to Alcatraz. I'm still going to be a voice no matter where I am.
That's right.
There you go.
And that was it. And I smiled the whole time. And everybody was like, she must be crazy. She's smiling like this gave her 30 years. Yeah, I'm smiling because God didn't tell me I had 30.
That's right. That's
So
right.
come on, give me my 30 because they offered me 10. I'm not going to accept something if I'm not guilty. Now,
Because
if
you
you'd
would've
have
had
caught
to do
me
it
when
then.
I was thugging,
Yeah.
I would have took my lick.
'Cause I'm
and
guilty
rolled.
of that.
That's right. And I said, I'm not taking no 10. I'm not taking 10 days.
Because if you'd have took the 10, you'd have had to do the
The
time.
10,
That
right.
wouldn't have been no appeal or
That's
nothing
right.
like that.
That's right. And I meant it. And every day I woke up, I looked out my window in St. Gabriel, LCIW, Women's Penitentiary. And I looked in the sky and say, God, I know this can't be what you have for me. Because I can't begin to count to 30 with them little girls I got out there. Every day, and I never accepted it. I never gave up my faith. And it was no money, because they paid a appeals attorney and everything, and I won the appeal.
Yeah.
But guess what it was for? I went back to court. They legally sentenced me to 30 years without benefit of probation or parole. When I went back, they gave me 30 with benefit of probation and parole, and I still didn't break. Okay, let's go.
Your book says it all.
Yes,
Survival.
yes, some of it.
Yeah.
The rest gonna be in part two.
Yeah, that title, speaks for you. Life
Yes,
of a survivor.
yes, yes, yes. Woo, yes.
Tell me this, what type of cleaning products do you offer?
The green one here is a bathroom cleaner. It removes water lines, soap, scum. That's what I designed it for, but when I started selling it, I was getting phone calls and messages, oh, it cleaned my carpet. Oh, it got the grout on my floor. It does everything.
Multi-purpose.
This one is a multi-purpose, but this one isn't named multi-purpose, but they both could be used. A lady called me one day and told me, you know, I put this in my laundry. My son plays football. Oh my God! And it had a laundry so fresh, and it's just all gone. And you can do anything with either. It has no acid or bleach in it, so it's good. It's not gonna harm anything.
Okay,
Don't you need this?
I know.
He need
No.
this for his
We have
bathroom.
pets.
And they
pets
get
and I like to
this.
use
They
that for the
mostly
bathroom.
but get this one for their pets. But like you can shampoo your carpet, you do your cars, everything with either one of them.
Oh, okay.
But this one is my favorite.
Okay, okay. Well, I'm actually I'm gonna ask about the candles too. Like, so what type of candles do you have?
I have one called a tropical disinfectant deodorizer. It burns and deodorizes and disinfects at the same time. The green one is a aromatherapy relaxation candle, and it puts you to sleep. One that, like when I get off at night, sometimes I try to just watch one TV show, and the candle wasn't lit, the top was off of it. And when I just kept wondering why I was falling asleep. And so my friend, she does t-shirts and stuff, and she said that every time she go in her room, she fall getting sleepy. And so
That
I
candle.
say, that candle in your office? She say, yeah. I say, that gotta be what's putting us to sleep. If you light it and put it out and don't put the top on it, it's still gonna work.
I need that.
She love candles. My wife.
My
love
business-
I know those candles.
I gave my business manager one. She say, it worked on Harper. If it worked on Harper, it really works. The aromatherapy relaxation candle, it really puts you to sleep.
So tell me, what makes your candles different from anybody else's? What ingredients do you use? Do you make these candles yourself, or do you have a candle supplier?
My little sister makes them. My little sister makes them for me because I don't have time.
Oh, okay,
So I just get the stuff and tell her how many I need, and she go to work.
okay.
Well, that makes you too. Cause I saw too where you were saying about you sell your products on Amazon.
Yeah, they are.
How did you get into selling to Amazon?
My business manager.
Okay.
Like, that she sent from God too, because I was lost. I had rented me a building for the cleaning supplies, and we had this women empowerment group that I was invited to. So I went and I was saying the ideas that I had, but I didn't know which direction to take. And the girl was like, "That's just the person you need to be with," and that's who I've been with ever since. And that's who helps me make it happen.
Okay, that's a blessing.
Everybody need that good help,
Yeah,
you know, that
'cause
support system.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I had the ideas and knew what I wanted to do, but
You need to execute them.
that's right.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
So yes, it's on Amazon. The book is on Amazon, and the cleaning supplies are on Amazon. The candles are not on Amazon. They're on my website.
Okay, okay.
I see you say about the book. What's the name of your book?
Life of a Survivor, and every word was written by me.
So with your book, how did you go about like finding your publishing company and doing all? How did you go about doing that for your
Well, I'm gonna start from me trying to write this book.
Okay.
I started when I was in jail, writing it. And I write and I stop, I cry, I get depressed, and then I say, no, this is not the place because it's bringing back too many memories, and you know you can't really cry in jail.
Right.
So I put it on hold. I came home and I said I was gonna start. Then everything started going wrong. You know, the devil gonna come out kind of ways to make you feel like you need to go back to that life. So it was a setback, and then so I told. Well, they were telling me after once I told her, you know, my story or whatever, she said, you need to write a book. And so many people have been telling me, your story is going to become a movie. You need to write that book first. And I was like, all right, I'm going to write it. But, of course, me down, I was like, I ain't writing no book. Ain't nobody going to buy it.
Right.
So she said, you got a deadline, write that book. So the COVID came, so I got to wait. And I didn't cut it right. So then after that, she said, okay, I done talked to this publisher. You have a deadline. We need something on this book by February. And so I went to Georgia again for a week, turned my phone off and everything, and I wrote it. And I came back. She had the publisher. She had everything set up. All I had to do was write it and turn it in.
Wow.
Wow,
That's amazing.
it is.
That's amazing, man. A lot of people need to know your story. A lot of people need to know your story. I can't wait to read your book myself. I love to read. Anybody know? My wife will tell you, man, I read pretty much anything, but I'm just interested in reading your book.
So many guys, like in Angola, have bought that book.
Yeah, because we can all relate to being incarcerated,
Right.
you know, and
And we all have a past.
we all do.
And we
do.
all have a past. Some people, it's shame to talk about this, but not
Nah,
me.
not us.
Not me.
Not me either, man. And people need to know, need to know your story, because a
My
lot
little
of women.
sister, okay, my mama had 7 kids. I'm number 2. One went to the military. One was an attorney, of course. My brother had his own trucking company. One just kind of fell off after my sister died, because that's the one she used to be on the most. He became alcoholic, but now with the help of social media, so social media is good for some things.
Yeah.
I got him help. I reached out for somebody to help me with them because they my kids. I just didn't have them.
Right.
Or whatever. So my little sister that was in the military, she's a disabled veteran now. She came for my book release. She read my book and she called me. She said, D, I just want to tell you I love you. I know I always tell you I appreciate everything you do. She said, but I got a whole nother level of respect for you. I did not know. I say because it wasn't a burden to put on y'all. But now I feel like y'all should know. But I always told them, if I did it on my own, went back and got my diploma, nobody has an excuse. Nobody has
Right.
an excuse. So she was telling me, she say, I have a whole nother level of respect for you now that I have read the book.
And everybody should be like that, because that's just keeping it real. That's just keeping it real, man.
Right.
Wow.
Well, for like the people out there, Miss Danita, can you tell them how they can get in touch with you? Like if they want to purchase any of your merchandise or just want to, reach out to, how can they do that?
Okay, I'm on social media as Danita Tate, Shakita's Miracle Works, LLC, or just Shakita's Miracle Works on Facebook and Instagram. Also, my website is www.shakitasmiracleworks.com. Yeah, and You can also get it on Amazon. Can't leave that out. Everything, the book and the cleaning supplies.
Okay, well, y'all heard it here where you can reach Miss Danita Tate, I'm sorry, to get everything that you need. I know we want to get some cleaning supplies, though, because we really, really need that.
Okay.
But again, we thank y'all for tuning in this week to Let's Talk Fire. I'm Jasmine.
And I'm Dantiel.
We will see y'all next Sunday. We have to give a shout out to Baton Rouge Finest. If you ever want to come on our podcast, reach out to Baton Rouge Finest. You can reach out to myself. You can reach out to Dunn, or you can reach out to our producer Marcus. And we also want to give a shout out to Touch a Class, home of the $100 photo shoot. They did my daughter's graduation pictures, and I love them.
Hey man, get those pictures. Get with them. Get with them. You
And
won't be disappointed.
No, you won't. No. And we'll see y'all next Sunday. Peace.
Peace.